Hello, welcome back to Truthseekerstea. My name is Kate and I'm thankful to have you here for today's pick a card reading. So we're going to be looking at how your person currently thinks you are feeling about them. Each pile will start off with an energy check-in to see how you would describe this person or the connection to me, just so I can reflect that back to you and hopefully give you a better idea of whether or not you picked the right pile, or to give you a better idea of who we're talking about. So there will also be an extended reading for each pile where we're going to be going into your person's current feelings for you, their honest feelings, and then we'll be getting what they would say to you if they were being completely honest. And we'll also be pulling message cards and guidance for you. So just FYI for those of you that want to go deeper and really feels like it resonates. But for today's reading, there are three piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have the Cosmic Slumber Tarot with this selenite heart. For pile number 2, we have the Astromatrix Tarot with this orange calcite raw stone. And for pile number 3, we have the Radiant Wise Tarot with this clear quartz heart. So I will have the timestamps linked in the description box. I'll also try to make sure that I comment them and pin the comment. So go ahead and take whatever time you need to tune into the pile you're feeling the most drawn to. I will have the extended readings linked down below, along with the names of these decks if you guys are curious, and any other information about me. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Cosmic Slumber Tarot and this selenite heart, this is going to be your reading where we're looking at how your person thinks that you are feeling about them. So before we get into that, I am going to ask how you would describe this situation, this person to me, just so it can give you a better idea of whether or not this is your reading. So let's first please tune into how would pile number 1, those that chose pile number 1, explain this person, the relationship with them. How would they explain it to me? Okay. The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands in reverse, we have the Three of Wands, Judgment in reverse. Can we clarify the Three of Pentacles? We have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Torches. Can we clarify the Six of Wands in reverse? We have the Nine of Cups. Can we clarify the Three of Wands? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then can we clarify Judgment in reverse? Ace of Pentacles. Then the Seven of Swords at the back of the deck. Okay, I feel like there's an energy here of you saying that you think you really want this connection to work out, or you think that this connection could bring a lot of emotional fulfillment for you, but there may be a part of you that's slightly unsure or like lacking confidence that things are going to work out between you and this person. And so I feel like with the Knight of Swords here, it's almost like you would say, like, I'm pretty sure that things are going well. Like, I'm pretty sure that we're headed in a good direction, but I'm not overly confident. And there's a part of me that oftentimes feels like I'm going to find out at some point that this isn't a solid opportunity, or you might feel like something from your past is going to repeat. And so there's almost this fear of missing the truth of the situation. There's a fear that you're not seeing things clearly, or that you're not seeing some potential obstacle, is what I'm picking up on. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you would say like you and this person do get along. Yeah, I feel like you would say that there's an energy here of this person hasn't necessarily shown me any reason why I shouldn't trust them, or like I shouldn't trust the situation with them. You might even worry that this person doesn't want you as much as you want them. And with the Three of Wands here, it just feels like you're kind of waiting for things to progress so you can figure out more information. Yeah, there's even this feeling of maybe this person, you might be waiting for them to declare their feelings to you more clearly. So yeah, like, and I feel like with the Seven of Swords, there's almost this energy of maybe like wondering if there is strategy going on, or if like you should be strategic, if you should be holding back, not in a way where you would like lie about something, but there's almost this feeling of like, I don't want to be foolish or think that, I don't know, like there's almost this energy of, I don't know if I can completely rely on this person and trust that things are going to work out with them because of what I've experienced in my past. And so I still have somewhat of a guard up. And it may even be that there's this feeling here of like, maybe things are good now, but maybe this person's feelings will change. Or what if they don't really want to work on this connection as much as I do? So yeah, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's this fear, like you don't want to be overly confident. And it's kind of causing you to sit back and almost like wait for more information, or wait for this person to make things more clear with you, or like almost to find something out, is how I feel. And until then, it's almost like you are holding back a little bit, like you're not really showing or being completely honest, like putting all of your cards on the table. It's almost like you don't want to put your cards on the table until this person puts their cards on the table. So, okay, so let's get now into how this person thinks you are feeling about them. So how does pile number one's person think that they're feeling? And in the extended reading, we're going to be looking at how this person is feeling about you, their honest feelings for you. I'm also going to look at what they would say if they're being completely honest with you, and then we'll get guidance for you as well. So if this really resonates and you do want to go deeper into the reading, I'll have that linked in the description box. How does pile number one's person think that they feel? So how do they subjectively think that pile number one feels? How are they reading pile number one's feelings? We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so they feel like you are holding back, or like you're holding your cards close to your chest, or that you are playing things safe. And that you may be afraid to kind of take a risk. We have the Empress. How does pile number one's person think that they feel? We have the Two of Swords. Sorry, I just have to get in the mindset. I almost get confused when it's like, how do they think that you feel? So this is their perception of your feelings. How does pile number one's person think that they feel? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We clarify the Four of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Can we clarify the Empress? We have the Magician in reverse. We clarify the Two of Swords. We have the Chariot, and then we have Temperance. We clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So your person thinks that you aren't 100% sure of what you want in this connection, or you aren't sure yet that you want to move things forward with this person. Like, this person has doubts about what your next actions are going to be. Like, they almost feel like you're afraid to overinvest, or that you are actually sitting patiently waiting to see what happens, like that you're kind of moving things slower before you jump all in. It almost just, this person feels like you don't feel like you are all in. They feel like you don't think that. And a part of it seems like they think that you don't want to overpromise. Yeah, they think that you don't want to overpromise out of a fear of not being able to be successful, or like they think that you're doubting your ability to create success in this connection. With the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like your person feels like your own self is a really strong focus for your life right now. And it's almost this energy of like, they think that you feel I don't know why I'm getting confused in this reading. It's like, I don't usually feel confused when it's this way, but let me just tune back in. How do they think you feel? Yeah, with the Lovers here, it's almost like this person feels like you're making decisions for yourself rather than thinking of this person. Like, you're playing things safe, and it's because you don't know if they might even feel like you don't know if like they are capable or like worthy of the connection. Because I was saying that almost it seems like they think that you feel like they aren't sure if they can follow through. It's almost like this person actually feels like you doubt them, like you doubt their capacity to move things forward with you, or like they almost don't know if they measure up to you. So this is more of their feelings. Why I'm getting confused is because their feelings are impacting the way that they think that you feel. So like they think that you are holding back with them because you're standing really strong in your worth, and it's almost like this person thinks that you are expecting them to like prove themselves to you. They feel like you're being patient with them and like you're giving it time. But there's almost this fear of like them thinking that you are judging them more harshly than you are, or them thinking that you aren't sure yet whether you're committed to this. Like, this person feels like you don't know whether or not this is like worth your time or like worth what you want, and you're kind of just taking your time to suss it out. But yeah, with the Empress and the Magician in reverse, it's almost like this person sees you very much in your power and taking care of yourself first and foremost. So then they feel like that's also contributing to this sense of not being fully committed to the connection. And they almost feel like you would move on without them. They feel like you don't really need them, or you're calm, cool, and collected is how this person feels. They feel like you're not overly bothered about the situation. We have Sagittarius and Cancer energy coming through. But yeah, they just feel like you know your worth, that you're more focused on yourself than them. They just very much believe that you're trying to still figure out whether or not this is something that you want to be generous with or something that you want to commit to. So yeah, let's see. Let's get some oracle cards. they may even feel like you judge them. Like they almost think that you, and I don't think it's, I don't know, it depends, but there's almost just this fear of like not measuring up to you, or just, I don't know, I'm almost seeing like someone on a throne and like them just being so much smaller than you, or just like not being that important. Like this person doesn't think that they're that important to you, or that you're like that interested in them. How does pile number one's person think that they're feeling? We have caring connection. We have the sixth chakra in reverse. We have man holding a coin. Yeah, we have the thinking man, and then also door to personal healing and happiness, healer of the ages. Yeah, so definitely what's coming through is your person like sees you as very high value, and like not needy. And so they almost feel like you are assessing their worth. That's how they feel right now. They feel like you're not projecting too far into the future for what you want this to be. Like you're not getting overly, this person thinks you're not getting overly attached to some kind of vision for what you expect from them. This person almost feels like you're trying to let them show their true colors without expecting or committing to anything. And with door to personal healing and happiness, this is just reiterating that they think your main focus is really about yourself. And with healer of the ages, yeah, the temple path, they feel like no matter what, you have victory in your life. And so it's like inconsequential whether or not this person is a part of your journey or not. Like they almost think that you would be open to it if they come through in a way that mirrors you or is like worthy of you. But at the same time, you're not like desperate, or you're really listening to, you're moving in a way that is like spiritually guided in a sense. Definitely this energy here of, even if you guys are spiritual or psychic, it's almost like you're still, you're not confusing what you think this connection could be with what's actually happened in reality. So it's almost like you're waiting, this person feels like you're waiting to see if they measure up to who you think that they might be, or who you're looking for in your life. And if it's not something that seems to be fruitful or abundant, they just feel like you're going to alchemize that. Like you're going to heal. It's like, you're not going to be like heartbroken over them. They just feel like you're going to kind of pretty quickly move past that obstacle and move forward to success anyways. Like they just, yeah, they don't feel like you're that attached to them, or that you really see them as like super special or something. Yeah, they just feel like you also have a very like high caliber for what you look for in a relationship, and you're just not really willing to settle for less. So yeah, let me see, let's get some additional oracle cards, and then we'll go into the extended and see how this person's thinking and feeling about you. And it's like this Cancer energy, like that they're sensing, where it's like they feel like you could really soften up to them, but you're not just going to commit and like put your all into something. There's just this feeling of you, which is true because you are sitting back, but like this person senses that you're sitting back, and it's like, it's almost like you're not giving them like a guidebook. You're not telling them exactly what to do. Like you're waiting for them to show it authentically to you. It's like they almost feel like you are not giving them much to go off of in a sense, or that you are, that you feel like you just want to see who this person is without giving all of your expectations and kind of like controlling everything. There's almost this sense of like you not trying to control or like force this person to fit into a certain role. You're just kind of seeing if they do fit into that. How does pile number one's person think that they feel about them? We have the gallery of those that came before. How does pile number one's person think that they feel? We have the one who hides the sun. How does pile number one's person think they feel? We have can't be caught. We have dream travel. Okay, we have sitting on top of the world. I didn't mean to get this many. Laughing and crying. Left out to the wolves, and then stay back, which makes a lot of sense. Make it look like the night. Okay, so your person feels like they almost feel like they're projecting that you have some kind of expectation of success or way that they need to show up in order to be valid. And it's almost like this person feels like you're not going to give to them, or you're not going to like open up your like abundant energy towards them until they prove something to you. And it's almost like you have this energy where you have nothing to lose, is how it feels. Like you're not so invested, where you're prepared to set a boundary, and you're also prepared to, like, you're not afraid of abandonment. Like you're not afraid of this situation not working out. And with like the can't be caught here, it's almost like this person thinks that you feel like a lot of people may reach for your energy or kind of expect you to be really giving to them. And so they just feel like you are it's not like they feel like you are. It's almost just that the gallery of those that came before, this is more of like your person's feelings, but it's like they feel like they don't know how to measure up to what your expectation is, or they just feel like you're expecting them to kind of prove themselves. And I also feel like with dream travel here, there's almost this essence of you staying really grounded within the connection and not getting your hopes up, or not projecting too far into what the connection could be. And they also feel like you're not afraid to leave them out to the wolves. They almost feel a little bit like you can be emotionally cold until someone's like proven themselves. And like you may kind of like test this person. But at the end of the day, they see you as like very balanced and high in your self-worth. Yeah, and maybe they know that you've had certain past experiences where people didn't respect you or like didn't meet your standards. Like they may know that, and so they may know some of your standards. And it's almost this energy of you assessing whether or not this person is going to be like someone from your past. That's how they think you feel. And like you're kind of just waiting to see whether or not they come through with this like King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up on. So hopefully that resonated. I know I got a little bit confused during it, but sometimes that can happen when the readings are sort of like what they think you think, you know? So thank you so much for being here. We're going to take it in the extended. We're going to be looking at your person's honest feelings for you. We're going to also be looking at what they would say to you if they were being completely honest, and then we'll get some guidance for you. But if you found this reading helpful and you're leaving me here, I'd really appreciate if you're able to hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe if you want to see more pick a card readings from my channel. It's been an honor to read for you, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Astromatrix Tarot and this orange calcite raw stone, this is going to be your reading where we're looking at how your person is currently thinking you feel about them. So before we get into that, we are going to start off with an energy check-in, and I'm going to be asking how you would describe, from your perspective, this person, the situation with them, as if you were talking to a friend, like what you would say if a friend wanted the update, or it's the first time you're telling them about this person. All right, so please tune me in to pile number 2's person that's on their mind. How would they describe this person, the relationship? All right, we have the Star in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have Temperance in reverse. I swear these are all not, they're not all in reverse. Sorry, I just feel like I need to fix something. Okay, so we have Aries energy and Sagittarius, along with Aquarius energy coming through. So all major arcana. How would pile number 2 describe this person? The Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting an energy here of you. This is someone that you have lost hope for, or someone that you no longer can wait for. You may have been waiting for this person to step up to the plate, or you may have believed in this person, believed that they could be someone better, and then you may have been left waiting or disappointed by this person's actions towards you. And you feel now like there's no choice but to just move forward and kind of give up on what you wanted to happen. Like give up on the fact that there might not be a happy resolution. And learning to just accept that. So please clarify the Star in reverse. Yes, this is someone that you had high hopes for. We have the Five of Swords with the Eight of Swords. I feel like you may have felt like tied to this situation, or again, like with the Five of Swords coming out, we have the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords. There's a feeling here of you had hope that the situation could heal, but you would say that your hope for wanting the situation to get better was something that was keeping you trapped from moving on. Can we clarify the Emperor? Yeah, Three of Wands. It's like you were waiting for this person and disappointed. You're left waiting, and so it's like this person didn't take action. They didn't step up to the plate. You didn't get the result that you were hoping for. Can we clarify Temperance in reverse? Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here, and yeah, so it's like for a long time you may have really had hope for this person, but you're starting to feel like this isn't something that's going to happen. Like you really wanted this to happen, but there's a feeling of maybe feeling naive, or like this, like realizing from the start that this wasn't going to work out. And it just feels like your effort was in vain, but it's like you're kind of having to accept things with where they are right now. Can we clarify the Six of Swords? Yeah, Ten of Wands. It's like it's become too much of a burden. You may have you may have wanted a family with this person, so you might have felt like it was worth it to hold out. You might have already had a really serious relationship with this person, and then things didn't go the way that you had hoped. And you maybe for a long time were hoping that you guys could work on things and move towards a positive future together. Yeah, this is someone you definitely really wanted a future with. I feel like you held out thinking that this was like your happily ever after and your best case scenario for a long time. And you may have even you may have like passed up on new opportunities, or it's like you haven't been able to start over because of this relationship. It feels like this is something that's been like looming in your energy, where it's like you haven't been able to go forward on a clean slate towards what you love because it's like you don't have closure in this situation. Yeah, we have Justice. It's like you didn't get the information that you wanted. This could be someone where it's like you may have waited for a long time for this person. It just feels like you invested a lot into hoping that things could work out. So if that sounds like someone that you know or someone on your mind, then I would say this is your reading. So now we're going to be looking at how they think you feel. For the extended reading, we're going to be looking at how this person feels about you, what they would say to you if they were completely honest with you, and guidance on the connection. So I'll have that link down below if you guys are wanting to extend the reading and go deeper. But for now, we're just going to focus on how your person honestly thinks you feel. How does pile number 2's person think that they feel? We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have Death. A lot of major arcana in this. How does pile number 2's person think they feel? We have the Moon and then the Two of Wands in reverse. So right off the bat, it's coming through that your person feels like you've kind of cut through to the truth of the situation and that you have transformed, you've moved on, and you've been reborn into some sense of independence here. This person feels like you felt like you were not... This person feels like currently you are standing very strong in your independence and what you deserve, and that you're moving on from this person. And as you move on, you're completely transforming into a person that has higher standards for themselves and doesn't take any BS. And with the Moon here, they feel like you're probably very confused and that you've been left in the dark as to like what this person, what their plan is. Like this person feels like you probably feel very left in the dark in regards to the decisions that they made or how this was going to move forward or how it didn't move forward. They feel like you were only left to assume. They know that they left you in the complete darkness about this. How does pile number 2's person honestly think they feel? But it's like you found clarity through detachment from the situation and transforming is how they feel. They feel like your only option was to let this go. If we clarify the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, your person feels like you've had enough of waiting for this person taking like no action towards you, or things completely like not moving forward in any capacity. They feel like you've accepted the loss. Like you're no longer like, this person doesn't think you're holding out for the situation. They feel like you've stepped into your power with the Seven of Wands, and like you're defensive towards them, and you're now more protective, if anything, of your of what you deserve. And you're not going to let this person's treatment towards you cause you to knock you off your pedestal. They feel like there's nothing they could do to influence you, or they feel that you feel like if they came back, they feel like you would, it gets confusing sometimes, but they feel like you would completely reject them, or like the same behavior would just like not be acceptable. They think that you feel like far removed from them and like much better. Like they feel like you are completely like in your power and like accepting the lack of clarity. Like the lack of clarity is no longer something that's making you hold on. It's almost just like you're assuming that this is a lost cause. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords. Exactly. Can we clarify the death? So we have Scorpio energy, Cancer with the moon. Yeah, I feel like you completely transformed through this. They feel like you think that there's absolutely like no chance in the situation. Like you've accepted a painful end, like an inevitable painful end is how they feel. Can we clarify death? We have the Emperor. Can we clarify the moon? We have the Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's a feeling here of you stepping into your power and just learning to stick with what you know to be true and not letting uncertainty or abandonment, being like left out in the cold by someone, you're not anymore allowing that to cause you to need something from someone. Like you have stepped into your power where it doesn't matter if you don't have clarity, like you're just going to listen to what you know to be true, and you no longer need this person's approval or this person's closure for you to be able to move on. And so it's like you've kind of, I'm hearing emancipated, but it's like you have truly like separated yourself from any dependence on this person is how they feel. They do feel like you've probably felt very much left out in the cold and like you've kind of been forced to learn to survive without clarity, without warmth from this person. They know that they've left you, completely like without any sense of clarity. And in the extended, I do want to look at like why they did that. Let's add that to the extended. Why did this person not, like, why did they leave you in such dark? Like, what was their intention with that? Or was it like just out of insecurity, or were they hoping that that would manipulate you? That's my question. But Eight of Swords, you freed yourself from like from being in a victim position where you feel like you can't move forward, and it's like this imaginary sort of prison where maybe in the past you may have been more susceptible to other people influencing you to feel to come out of your power. Like I feel like you gave your power away, or because of someone just like not coming through for you, it's like you would always have like a hope. It's almost like you feel like they took something from you, or you couldn't really be whole again without them. And so I feel like you may have completed a cycle on this, or this reading might just be like out of curiosity, I wonder how this person feels. Actually I'm just gonna ask right now why this person left you in the dark. Why did pile number 2's person leave them completely in the dark? We have the Five of Cups. We have the Magician in reverse. Okay, so they didn't feel like they could, they didn't feel that they could be what you wanted or what you deserved. And so I feel like they just ran away sort of out of shame. They feel actually a sense of guilt and shame about you. And they may have just never wanted to really confront the way that they like hurt you or didn't show up for you. Why did pile number 2's person leave them in the dark? We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person, there's a feeling here of, just almost feeling like they knew that they weren't going to be able to give you what you wanted. And so it's like they kind of just, like they kind of accepted the lost opportunity, or like they didn't see this as something that they could ground into the future. And so it's like, I feel like you guys were on a different page potentially. but it's almost like they let go of the opportunity, feeling like this isn't something that either they didn't want it. Like, can we clear for the 9 of Cups in reverse? It's this feeling of I couldn't meet your needs, or I couldn't bring you what you wanted. I couldn't provide for you what you were looking for from me. And that made me feel fearful, like it's an avoidant energy. This person is just like in an avoidant attachment style, where it's like they feel inadequate, or like they don't want to face the disappointment that they may have caused in you. But it's not, I'm not getting that it's super personal. Yeah, I definitely want to get into like what they would say to you, but okay, let's get some oracle cards. How does pile number 2's person honestly think they feel? We have hostilities in reverse. We have broken heart in reverse, anxiety in reverse. Yeah, it's like this person feels like you've released sort of the need to fight, or like this person feels like it's like you've already, yes, they broke your heart, and maybe at one point like the anxiety or like attachment to this person was something that kept you like wanting to make things right, or like wanting to like confront this person. This person feels like you've kind of let go of that need. Like this isn't something that brings you anxiety anymore. This isn't something you're super attached to. We have the thinking man. Yeah, this person almost feels like you no longer are under their thumb. Like you no longer need their perspective. Like maybe in the past you weren't super, like you may have wanted this person's validation, but it's like you've stepped into your own Queen of Swords energy, where it's like you can think for yourself and feel sure about your experience and like what happened. And this person just feels like you've let go of like even caring what this person has to say, or caring about, you know, what their perspective is. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Pile number 2, I'm going to take it into the extended. If you guys want to go deeper, I'll have it linked in the description box. But other than that, I hope this was an interesting reading for you guys. If you liked it, if you're able to hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you guys thought. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to see more pick a card readings, make sure you're subscribed and that you have your notification bell on so you don't miss any future pick a card readings. It's been an honor to read for you, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Radiant Wise Tarot and this clear quartz heart, this is going to be a reading where we're looking at how your person is thinking that you feel, or a current person that's on your mind. So we're going to start off with an energy check-in just to see how you would describe this person to me, this situation, as if you were telling a friend for the first time, what your thoughts and feelings are currently in regards to this connection. What would pile number 3 say to me? The lighting is a little bit dark. I'm filming a little bit later than I usually do, so I apologize in advance for that. How would pile number 3 describe this person, the situation with them? All right, we have Tower. And I'm feeling a slightly overwhelming energy coming through. Almost like I can't breathe. So there could just be like a lot of intensity here. How would pile number 3 describe this person, situation, relationship? Yeah, with the 8 of Wands. Yeah, again, like I'm getting an intense like energy. How would pile number 3 describe their person, situation? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. There's a feeling here of like you weren't even, I'm actually going to keep getting into it. One more for the top row. How would pile number 3 describe this person's situation? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. This just feels like something you did not see coming. Something you just did not expect, it feels like. So there could have been like a sudden shift in this situation, but I want to clarify. Can we clarify the Tower? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Eight of Wands? We have Justice in reverse. Can we clarify the Page of Swords in reverse? The Four of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse? We have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay. I don't know if you guys like weren't expecting this relationship or situation to be a part of your plan. You might even feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting here with like the Knight of Pentacles. Like it's almost like you might have been in this sort of calm, stable, consistent energy, and then this person, I'm getting like came in like a wrecking ball and maybe really shook up your life in some kind of a way, where with the Page of Swords in reverse, it just feels like you didn't see something coming or you weren't looking for something, and then there it was. Again, with the Four of Pentacles, it feels like there's this energy of you actually being like closed off to this, to whatever the situation was. Like you're maybe just playing it safe, like you weren't looking for anything. And maybe just very focused on your own plan in life. Can we clarify Justice in reverse? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like you were trying to stay out of like any drama or trouble, or it's like you weren't. I'm like curious what happened here. Like I feel like you would say that like an unexpected like conflict happened, or something brought unexpected chaos into your life. Like it's something knocked you out of balance is how it feels. Like you're maybe more balanced and then something like came in to disrupt that. Okay, can we clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. You guys maybe were not looking for a relationship, or like you didn't want, like I feel like you've been very self-focused, and it may just be that something came in to really disrupt your plan. It just feels like something disrupted your plans and what you thought you wanted or what you knew to be true. I think this is something that has pushed you really out of your comfort zone. Can we clarify the King of Swords? I feel like you weren't looking for excitement, or you weren't looking for a new beginning. With the Ten of Wands. Yeah, like you might have already felt like you had a lot on your plate, or like, you know, you're trying to be really practical and logical in your life, and you're not necessarily looking to take on something new, but it just feels like this happened anyways. Interesting. You just weren't looking for something. Yeah, Knight of Swords, it's like something came in really quick. That's how it feels. And has you might even feel like it's slightly unfair, or you're just like, I didn't want this, but now I can't undo it. Like I can't go back to before. Like this is what it is, but it's kind of crazy and kind of thrown me for a spin. It's sped up my life when I wasn't ready or something, or I wanted to go slower, or I was not prepared. You just feel like you weren't prepared for this for whatever reason. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. In the extended, we're going to see how this person is feeling about you and what they would say if they're being completely honest, and then we'll get guidance for the connection. So if you feel like this really is your reading and you want to go deeper, I am going to be extending it, and I'll have a link to the extended in the description box. But for now, we're just going to focus on how your person thinks you feel. I'm like very curious about the situation. I feel like this person disrupted the status quo. Like you had a status quo going. Okay, so how does pile number 3's person think that they're feeling? How does this person think that pile number 3 is feeling? We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords. How does pile number 3's person think that pile 3 is feeling? The Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Can we clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse? We have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Can we clarify the 9 of Swords? We have the Devil in reverse. Okay, I feel like I have to cover this. Okay, can we clarify the Page of Pentacles? We have the Chariot. Can we clarify the King of Swords in reverse? King of Wands. And then the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, I feel like fate has like intervened here. But I feel like your person recognizes that you may be feeling a lot of anxiety and stress about how this situation is going to move forward. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, this person feels like you are maybe completing a difficult cycle, or you may be still dealing with like certain energies from the past. It just feels like your person feels like you might be looking backwards or not ready to look forward. This person feels like you might be having anxiety about what you'll need to let go of in order to move forward in this connection, in order to have victory. This person feels like you feel that you have to set aside what you thought you knew and become a student again. And so this person recognizes that you may be out of your depth or out of your comfort zone. And with the Chariot, we have Cancer energy. We also have Capricorn with the Devil. Yeah, this person feels like this is almost like you feel like this is a test of your willpower, or like almost like your strength. Yeah, this person feels like you've had to let go of control. Like you may have felt, this person seems to be aware of what came through in the energy check-in. It's almost like your person does feel that you may wish that you had more control in the situation, or there was more predictability. Your person almost feels like you may not want to do what's required of you to move this connection forward with them. They recognize that it pushes you out of your comfort zone. They recognize that you might be afraid of expansion. This person almost feels like you have a tendency to maybe be stuck in the past, or be afraid to go outside of your comfort zone, afraid to expand, afraid to go out of like your bubble. So your person thinks you have anxiety about that, and that the relationship with them is something that's requiring you to be strong and to muster up courage to push forward despite whatever blockages or fears come through. This person feels like this is something that is asking you to step up into more of like a leadership role, or you're kind of being asked to step up to the plate and take control in a new way, like almost like step into a more leadership or step into a higher position. Like it's almost like level up. Like this person feels like you're being forced to level up in this situation, but that you may feel like this Page of Pentacles, like you don't know if you are able to, like you just feel out of your depth. It's almost like you feel like you're in something that you don't have any experience in, and it's like really shaken. It's yeah, again, it's just really pushing you out of your comfort zone. There's almost this energy coming from your person that's like, yeah, I know that's how they feel, but they almost feel like it's like a necessary difficult experience. Like they feel like in the end it would be good for you to embrace whatever chaos this person is bringing into your life. I feel like they're pushing you to have more confidence in yourself and to dream bigger and to see yourself as more powerful than you've maybe already seen yourself, to see yourself, to expand your vision of what is possible for you and what you already thought you know. Okay, it's really giving like Matrix, coming out of the Matrix, where it's like, what the actual F? Like I was just working my job, I was like super happy in the Matrix, and now you are forcing me to deal with this truth that this isn't real, and now I have to like deal with this. Like I have to just like persevere forward and, you know, be like a hero almost, be a leader, do something that's difficult that I don't already know how to do, I don't feel prepared for. Yeah, your person feels like you like stress out. You don't like feeling like you don't know already how to do something. Okay, how does pile number 3's person honestly think that they're feeling? We have indecision here in reverse. How does pile number 3's person think that they're feeling? We have financial constraints. We have the second chakra. Your person feels like you may, yeah, we have journey in reverse here, that you may hold yourself back from what makes you really happy, or like what gives you a lot of desire, like what you feel emotionally drawn to. This person feels like you may hold yourself back out of fear of not being successful, or fear of failure, like fear to really go after what you want and like claim what you want. With indecision here, your person feels like you may put off like a decisiveness where you may sometimes not take control of a situation, where it's like this situation is requiring you to step up and like take control. Your person feels like what's more in your comfort zone is to kind of wait it out and like not take action or let other people decide for you. But it's like the Chariot is all about self-will. It's not about being in the backseat, you know, and playing it safe with the financial constraints. It's like this person feels like you maybe like to stay in your comfort zone, but this situation is asking you to come out of it, essentially. This person feels like you may overthink things, or like you might have like analysis paralysis, where you're afraid to make a mistake. But it's like they see you as like needing to release, or that you are in the process of releasing these fears and having more confidence in yourself. We have Treasure Island. How does pile number 3's person think they're feeling? We have Never Ending Story. We have Mending in reverse. And then we have To the Sea. Yeah, your person feels like you're not ready. We have a leg up here. Your person feels like you may feel like you need more time to prepare for things, but they also feel like this is a part of your like woundings and like childhood programming. With like Never Ending Story, this is like an energy of like the limitations and like beliefs we have about ourselves as a result of painful experiences, and they're all like non-truths. And so it's really about this fearful story that we live in that isn't true. And so your person feels like that's being put to the test, and you're being pushed to see that you you can go out and explore. You are more ready than you think. And then with Treasure Island here, yeah, your person does feel like this maybe came out of nowhere, or it's in a form that you didn't expect. Like this person knows that with Treasure Island, but like they feel like you're just being challenged to not miss the opportunity, because it feels like this is a good opportunity. This is giving like King Arthur. I just watched Shrek, or like all of the Shreks recently, and like there's this like Shrek and like the whole gang, like when I think it's like the third one or the fourth one, but they need a king for like Far Far Away. Is that what it's called? And they go to like this high school, and they're expecting like King Arthur to be like this super like strong person, because for some reason he's like an heir to the throne. And when they get there, they find like Arthur's like a very like wimpy kid that is like really bullied and not liked. And so he kind of has this like idea of himself as like not capable or not powerful. And so when they're trying to tell him that, you know, he's actually a king, and it's like time for him to come to his throne, like he's like, no, like laughs at their face, and it's just like, that is not like true. Like, I'm going to go back to my comfort zone. And then they go on this boat, funny enough. And then like multiple times he's like trying to go back, and he's just like, this is not going to work. Like, this is too much pressure. I'm not who you think I am, like imposter syndrome. But the truth is like, this person is King Arthur. You're King Arthur in this situation. How does pile number 3's person honestly feel about them? Or how does pile number 3's person think that they feel? Yeah, your dreams are closer than you think. It's like they feel like you have a tendency to not realize what success is in your reach, and to underestimate like what you can achieve or how close you are to your dreams. Yeah, we have a fearful world. Like this person feels like you're like afraid for no reason, or like you are like, I'm getting like a hypochondriac or something. And not saying that you are, but it's just almost like seeing what could potentially go wrong, rather than just like having the faith to, you know, believe in yourself and see what happens. We have green. This person feels like you may underestimate like how powerful you are and what you're capable of. Yeah, we have the messenger here. The lonely journey of the priestess at the back of the deck. Yeah, so this person feels like you underestimate the importance of your own voice, your story, your impact. But we'll get into their feelings for you in the extended, but it's like they think that you feel like no one really pays as much attention to you, or like people shouldn't pay attention to you, or you're not as special as this person sees you as. Yeah. They may feel like you feel like unworthy in some capacity as well. But yeah, this is kind of funny. This is like a cute kind of an energy. But I'm going to take into the extended now. So we're going to look at this person's feelings for you. We're going to look at what they'd say to you if they're being completely honest, and then we'll get guidance for you on this connection. So if you want to join me there, I will have it linked in the description box. Other than that, if you guys found this interesting or helpful, if you're able to hit the like button, leave a comment, I really appreciate that. And if you want to see more pick a card readings, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss a future reading. Other than that, thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope to connect with you again soon.